Football is not a matter of life or death. It's more important than that. Never has the old cliché seemed more apt than today with the news that Ireland will enter the World Cup finals without the leadership of one of the world's greatest soccer players. We've known for some time of the tensions between Mick McCarthy and captain Roy Keane, but nobody could have predicted the turn of events on the Pacific island of Saipan. Mick McCarthy and the FAI say Roy Keane crossed the line from constructive criticism to outright abuse. Roy Keane supporters say this is the latest in a long line of self-destructive decisions by the Irish soccer establishment. In a few minutes we'll get the view from both sides of the debate, but first, Eoin O'Brien has been looking at a sensational 48 hours in Irish sporting history.
The Irish team manager Mick McCarthy has informed the FAI that following a team meeting today in Saipan that he has requested Roy Keane to leave the squad and return home.
The FAI today found itself defending the decision to send Roy Keane home from the World Cup after he publicly criticised the Irish team's training facilities at Saipan.
The association provided the best facilities, the best money that we could towards Mick McCarthy's wants and desires. We sent Ray Tracy out to Saipan as well with Mick to see the type of facilities that were required.
One former Irish manager believes that Mick McCarthy made the right choice for the team.
Mick McCarthy was pushed into a corner where he had to look at the big picture. The big picture would be, would the performance of the team be affected when we went out of Cameroon? And if after consultation, which is supposed to have happened, that was the case, if he did consult with the senior players and say, OK, the morale and all that sort of thing, well then there was only one decision that could be made.
Where is Roy Keane now? Is he still out in Saipan with the squad?
Physically, I don't know where he is, but I presume he's still in Saipan and arrangements will be made to take him home.
Will he ever be welcomed again on a Republic of Ireland national soccer squad?
Well, I mean, look, Roy Keane is a super footballer. He's one that we all admire, you know. But I think it's up to Roy Keane now at this stage to make a decision about what he's going to do with his international career. I'm sure Mick McCarthy has his own views on that as well.
This afternoon, the FAI vigorously defended the decision of their manager to send what is arguably Ireland's greatest player home from the 2002 World Cup.
Mick McCarthy got us qualified for a World Cup in one of the most difficult groups with Portugal and Holland, so I will not entertain any criticism of it.
Roy Keane actually got us.
Yeah, that's
a valid point, and I'm just wondering what your opinions are.
That's a fair point. So other people would say Shane Given got us there. Other people would say Steve Stallman got us there. So you know, but
Roy Keane is the name that's always pointed at.
The leadership came from Mick McCarthy. He was our manager.
There's never a case of one man making a team. We know his great contribution to our cause. We know what he did in all the qualifiers. But, I mean, it would be very insulting to the likes of Mark Kinsella to say that he couldn't contribute to a great deal to us trying to progress in the World Cup anyway. I think it's a sad set of circumstances that has resulted in a great player finishing his international career in such a sad way.
Do you ever think we'll see Roy Keane in an Irish jersey again?
It looks like it's the finish of it. I just hope that's not. I'd love to see the whole thing resolved. We all would. But it has to be done under the authority of a manager. One player can't run the show.
Well, Roy was the first person to raise the issue about leaving our camp.
Just one last question. Are we now the laughing stock of world football?
No, in my view we're not. I think there are 22 other gentlemen out there to represent the FAI and Ireland in the tournament, and let's wish them the best of luck.
OK, gentlemen and ladies, thanks very much. Thank you.
The FAI may believe that Ireland can do the job without Roy Keane, but for Irish fans, the captain's departure is seen as a major setback for the team.
It's a disaster. I mean, it's not only does it totally diminish our chances of getting through the group. We're going over there. People who have saved up for a long time are spending money they probably can't afford, are taking out loans. It's cost a lot of money. You're talking €8,000 for the trip and to pay for yourself out there. And you're not going to see our very best player. You're not going to see the team's talisman, the captain, the one guy who often makes a difference between us being a good team and a great team.
Tonight, as Roy Keane packs his bags, here in Dublin, some Irish fans are preparing us for a World Cup where Keane is already history.